Hello, everybody. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We are coming to you live from the Phoenix System Open in 2019. For this round, I am joined by
Andrew Knuckles of the Birmingham Barons podcast.
And this round is the play-in game for the top 16. We have, I think we have about 6 games, 22 players total. That needs to get a little more than 22 players.
A little bit more.
Hold on, I was just looking at the rankings. Numbers are hard. Did you know that?
Bad at math, we are.
Yes, we are. We have going down 24 players, and we need to cook it down to 16.
Yep.
So we got a few play-in games, and we're bringing to you 2 lists that we haven't streamed this weekend, and honestly different than some things I've been seeing. Let's go ahead and break those down.
Yeah. So we have on the left side of the screen, we have probably a fan favorite, Blair Bunke, running his normal, I'll say normal, but his swarm.
Yeah, it's what makes him happy.
Yeah, that's his thing. He runs Rebel Swarms. So we have 2 Blue Squad B-Wings, which, hey, B-Wings in the cut, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Then we have a Rebel Scout, a Hawk, that has Cassian Andor and the Moldy Crow title. And we have a Tala Squadron pilot and the Blue Squadron pilot, and just with S-foils on the Blue Squad. And it's a pretty solid list. You have some fun stuff that you can do with Cassian Andor, and then it's just a lot of health and a lot of dice. Then we have do you know how to say this last name?
Beausoleil.
Beausoleil?
Yeah.
All right, so we have Michael Beausoleil running Imperial Death Rain with Trajectory Simulator, Proton Torpedoes, Proton Bombs, and Seismic Charges. Redline with Trajectory Simulator, Proton Torpedoes, and Proton Bombs. And we have a Super Kagi with Advanced Censored, Cyana Ree, Ablative Plating, and ST-321. So I actually chose this matchup, and before I chose I just saw the names and I was like, I like that, because Blair's gonna be running a swarm. I didn't realize what Michael was running, and Blair kind of looked at me. He's like, really? And I'm like, I'm sorry, because this is gonna be a very interesting matchup, just because you have Trajectory Simulator bombs and torpedoes onto generics, and that's never a fun time for the swarm player. But I think Blair is well up to the challenge, and so it should be a really interesting game. Really interesting for the play-in match.
Yeah.
I think for top 16.
All right, I'm going to put up the poll. You can go ahead and choose your champion. 1 for Blair. 2 for Michael. Go ahead and choose your choice.
Just seeing V-Wings on the table in a cut, that's awesome.
Yep. So for every round, we do have a sub goal that we're trying to get. As you can see, our total for the weekend, we're at 80. I'd like for the end of this round, let's see if we can get to, it's a little early. We'll make it a little easy. Let's try to get to 85. 5 more. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
And we'll open up some giveaways here. Still getting a couple things set up, everybody. I'm sorry for my voice. It should clear up here in a little bit. Medicine's.
I saw him chugging some Dayquil earlier. 24 made the cut. So that was a couple undefeateds and the rest all 5 wins.
Yep.
So, for a field of 216, it was yesterday was a pretty wild ride.
Oh yeah. There was, it was great, good matchups. A lot of people, brought their A game, and there's a lot of the lists that you might think are out there. There's Soontir, Whisperer, Punishers, all that stuff, and we might see some of those later. Mm-hmm. But these lists were some of the different ones that are out there, and I was really excited to see some of that out here.
So we're looking like
Look, Blair's using those as poker chips. You see this stack? I like it. I like it. So we got the setup.
So apparently my tokens can second as poker chips. Just keep that note whenever you're purchasing them this weekend.
There you go. And yes, this round is brought to you by Curled Paw Creatives. Use coupon code Phoenix19 for 15% off your entire order, $5 minimum there. You can get large scale tokens that you see here on stream. If that's your thing, either whether you want to have large tokens just to be a little bigger, or if you run the streams yourself. They're really useful, and I know they've even been used for people who are visually impaired.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's just good. They have a good tactile feel to them. I really like them.
So I'll even say this: aside from making them for just the Gold Squadron stream, what really set me over the edge to actually make them was I had a couple people at Minot come in, or not Minot. Some other event, or maybe they messaged me and they were like, "Hey, I'm visually impaired. It's really hard for me a lot of times to see the board state. Do you just do oversized tokens?" And I was like, I actually think that's a really good idea.
All right, looks like we are good to go. Just double checking all the things. They're going to be starting the timer for all the players at the same time.
Yep. And we don't have a time extension for this because they got their dials down and ready to go.
Just double checking everything here. With Dion, who's with me? Who's this other beautiful person? It's Andrew Knuckles of the Birmingham Barons X-Wing podcast.
Yep.
Gold Squad. Can you talk about your frosted tokens and if you'll make more? Guys, they were a limited run.
Yeah, they're a limited run. I haven't been able to check my messages or my stock of the shop, but there still should be some frosted ones on there. Probably the Force tokens are sold out by this point, and I don't plan on making any more.
Yep.
Mainly just, I want to make them a limited run, and that's it. Just because the frosted are really kind of a pain to make.
Yeah, they're harder to manufacture. It takes more man hours. Than the other one, and I mean, time is valuable. So that's why a couple people are like, "Well, the frosted are expensive." Well, you got to pay for the time.
Yep.
But yeah, and then the regular tokens, which is what our stream tokens are based off of. I mean, they're absolutely beautiful, great designs.
Good. I like them. Of course, I'm biased. So. Strain tokens should be up on the shop probably before Crate Cup.
Gonna have to get me some of those. I need my order's in, ready
right now.
I need some.
So we have about a 60-30 or a 65-30-ish. Looking for Blair that has the edge in this match for our fans, or our viewers, I guess.
One thing. Give me a second. All right, they're going to call.
The top 32 cut from yesterday. Congratulations.
So we're listening to Ian.
Yep.
75 minutes starts now. Good luck.
All righty, we've started the time. There's the handshake. It's go time.
Yep.
Now, I'm looking at the current voting. I wonder how much of it is Blair love versus matchup. Now, I think for myself, when I look at this matchup, I go, trajectory, proton bomb, thingamajigs.
That's scary.
That's scary. Now, one thing to note really quickly here, Michael, he misplaced his seismic charge tokens, so he's going to be replacing those with the
bomblet tokens.
With the bomblet tokens. No, there are no shenanigans happening. They look different. They're really obvious. If you're not familiar with it, that's proton, and that is the bomblet ones, but those will actually be seismic, just so you guys are aware. Yep,
and obviously Blair is aware, and all players are up to speed.
Mm-hmm.
So we have, I was actually just about to say, we're going to have 2 fire teams of 3. However, it looks like Blair is going to still work on keeping his ships together.
When I've seen him play a lot, I got to talk to him about a lot about this when I was in Portland and Seattle playing over there. And one thing that he's just really good at is he can fly in and out of formation in a snap, even though he has got the B-wing, some repositioning there, and on the X-wing. But with this, for instance, the Z95, like that's a platform that he's used to it. And now it has a red barrel roll.
Yeah, even better.
They just said, hey, Blair Bunke, this has got easier for you. You got more tools in your pocket. So when he does split this up, he will eventually. He's really good at making kill boxes, and that's what I'm looking forward to there on Blair's side.
So we already see Michael just saying, how about I just stop this this turn and just not really do anything? Mainly just it looks like he's throwing out the seismic to go ahead and just start removing debris and just turn it into you can't run from me game.
And another couple things. Let's talk about Michael. Michael Beausoleil is actually the brother-in-law of Wade Crossman, who I stayed with, and he drove me in today into the event, and I got to talk to him a little bit. He actually is a chart navigator on a submarine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you know what he's really good at?
Navigating
and maneuvers and understanding spacing, because there are literally teams of people in his hands. We're like, yeah, we should turn now. So two players, very high-level thinking players. I'm really excited to see this matchup.
Yeah, and it with him already just basically tossing out bombs to just go ahead and start getting rid of debris or obstacles. Like, it's going to make it a really, really interesting match, because then it just kind of turns into your first game of X-Wing, but just with abilities and torpedoes.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get some numbers out there. We'll put let's see, that's red line here at the top. We'll go ahead and put the red 1 on red line. Easy enough to follow there. And then we'll label one of these blue squadrons. Sorry, one of the blue squadron B-wings. I want to see how he has his cards set up here. And he's got.
I can.
One.
Do you want to go?
2. It's just hidden behind the.
Yeah.
We could just. All right, so.
The world is moving.
Okay, the other B-wing's there. So we're going to label that one as number 1, the one in the center. And I'm also going to move some stuff around here. So give it a second. We're going to just tidy up the screen, make it a little easier for you guys and us before we get into this engagement.
Yeah, once you get into the gauge with 8 chips on the board, it does get a little hairy.
So we got the Tala, then we have the X-Wing.
No, it is interesting. Kagi's ability probably won't be very relevant in this matchup, mainly because I think he pretty much just always focus with all of Blair's ships. So while you're doing the numbers, if you're Blair, who do you try and go for first?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of opportunity, right? Will Michael leave one of these Punishers out to dry? Just kind of looking at what Blair wants. Blair is hoping that he can come into these rocks. Now, mind you, Michael does have seismic charges and be able to get rid of some of them, but I don't know if he'll have enough to clear all of it before they engage.
No,
and
definitely
I think
not.
Blair would like to get him in a spot where he's limited on probably the barrel roll option. And he could try to get his ships in a way for some of the boost shenanigans that can happen as well.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm looking for opportunity. Who comes in the fastest? Looking at Michael's loadout, I have a feeling he likes to get the shuttle up in there while throwing the bombs from afar from the Punishers.
Yep.
So kind of expecting some blocking there.
Yep. So footballing some proton bombs. He's got the ablative plating.
Yep.
And Kagi is totally fine with that.
All right, so red line is the one in the middle. Cool.
I'm going to check on the YouTube stream.
YouTube, where you at? Is it not
Well, a
seeing
couple
it on
people
there?
are saying it's not on there, so I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Make sure you stick around to the end of the game. We're going to be doing a giveaway like we've been doing at the end of every game, and those giveaways are brought to you by District Foundry.
It's not pulling up anything.
It's not pulling up anything.
No.
All right, well.
We are checking on it now. Can I do mirrored, frosted, oversized, double-sided tokens? No, period.
So I'm going to have radio silence while I figure out what's happening with the YouTube stream. Andrew, take the wheel.
Oh, okay. Hooray. Okay, so Kagi is off of his base. I'm not entirely sure why. But we have, it looks like we're going to have Death Rain. Death Rain's the one that's numbered, correct?
No.
Red Line.
Red Line.
Okay, Red Line's the one that's numbered. Okay. So Red Line we have coming into the flanking position here. And then you have Death Rain getting ready to just start tossing some bombs. Probably. I don't know. I mean, I think you probably stop here with Kagi and Death Rain, and you just toss a bomb, then toss another bomb, just in case. Sorry, hold on.
15 people who have paid but not checked in or submitted lists. If you have one or the other, see a judge as soon as possible.
So I think if you
Interesting. I'm getting it here.
Okay.
Oh. I know why. It should come up now, everybody.
We are. It is.
I figured it out.
All right. So yeah, the YouTube stream should be up now. But as I was saying, I think you go ahead and start tossing bombs.
Mm-hmm.
So you just basically get this area of denial right here, and then you just stop with both Death Rain and Kagi, and then you just do it again. And you're then in a really good position to go and make sure that you're going to have your torpedo for this for that next turn, and throwing out that bomb on this current turn could also just say, hey. You probably don't want to be aggressive here.
Yeah. All right. It should be coming up on YouTube. If you guys can help me out and just take a look, that would be appreciated.
The YouTube stream should be up now. We just had some minor technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm getting listed as online right now, so should be good.
Should be good.
YouTube is all good. Excellent. Excellent.
So no bomb from Death Rain. All
right, cool. Yeah, no bomb from Death Rain.
And we definitely see a turn in here from Blair, just saying, how about I just try and take Death Rain off the board as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Because basically the longer that the Punishers are able to get off their ordnance and stuff like that, the much harder the mountain is to climb. A good way that I've always kind of viewed it is if you can stop Red Line or an ordnance carrier from ever actually shooting their ordnance, you probably are winning the game.
Oh yeah.
And then it just gets exponentially harder otherwise. Ooh, turning out with Death Rain, just saying, how about I just don't take that engagement?
Yep. And let's go ahead and take a second and talk about Sienna Rue, because that's a card that we don't see.
Sienna Rue.
So Sienna Rue, that's a Galactic Empire only crew. It says after you perform a coordinate action, if the ship you are coordinated performed a boost or a barrel roll, it may gain 1 stress token to rotate 90 degrees. So you can get some absolutely insane maneuverability out of these Punishers with that ability.
Yep. And
And because Captain Kagi is Initiative 4, he can do the coordinate, move somebody, and then somebody does a blue maneuver, get rid of the stress.
Yep.
And then both of these Punishers are able to get double double actions.
Yep.
So I mean, they're really good. Double, triple actions if you want it.
Yeah, it's really interesting because this is actually the first time I've seen Scenery in in an actual game.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how he utilizes that throughout the match. We have the Mountain of Focus trailing the Rebel Scout. So we're going to see a double trajectory probably.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he has that set up really nicely,
Yep.
right? Just
yeah, that is really well calculated. And those are probably going to be double seismics just to get as much damage in as you possibly can.
you create just this huge bubble.
Yep. So then if you're Blair, I mean, you pretty much just have to accept that damage is going to be there. Because if you basically just turn out, I mean, you're going to get plastered by proton torpedoes.
This is a 6-round tournament. You get to play 6 rounds unless you drop.
But yeah, red line does not have seismic. Red line.
Oh, okay, so protons.
protons.
Okay, yeah.
But you can still see the
Yeah.
same deal here for Death Rain.
Yep. Well, even then, I mean, like just one seismic right here, pretty much almost everything. Like you can if you just do one banks, you can probably get out with these.
Yep.
It'll be close to not hit everything.
The Hawks turret is to the left, right?
It is.
So maybe Blair does something like a one bank, which should be clear. You one bank this way, and you might get clipped by the Z95.
Yeah. Well, I think what you really want though is like the biggest thing whenever you're bringing the Hawk to a match.
Yeah.
Use that 3 dice front gun.
Yep.
Like even if it costs you, like you have to use it. Because I mean, like that's one of the reasons why you bring the Moldy Crow title, because it gives you that front 3 dice.
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and take down the poll. We're about to have our engage. So Blair currently ahead, 64% to 35%. Let's see how it shakes out.
Yep.
I do want to say that we did reach our sub goal early. That's fantastic. 80. We made it. 5. I thought you guys be snoozing right now.
No, everyone's excited.
Too easy. Too easy. Gold. I want to get to the 100 by the end of the day.
Get to 100?
Yeah.
Andres Maitsons, Andrew Nickel, Brack Lee,
I almost thought they called my name. I was like, oh no, what did I do?
Dillon, Elijah Young,
And here is Ryan Farmer in the house with his round 1 bye.
Ryan, I'm in the cut, Farmer.
Ayers,
Do you remember when we made fun of Ryan Farmer for not winning a store championship? Do you guys remember? Look at him now.
Alicia Judge.
All right, so yeah, there's some people thinking that Blair's going to turn away. I mean, right, it's one of those like, do you want all your guns to bear, or do you want to not take 1 damage, right? I think you got to turn in, right?
No, you just turn in. I think that's you basically. I mean, it's still only like the Punishers are still only 1 agility chips.
Because if you get all these guns, I'm sorry, right? You got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dice.
14 dice.
Yeah.
Even on average rolls, you're probably going to remove 1.
Yeah,
That's assuming that they don't remove 1 before you.
exactly.
And that's going to be probably double proton torpedoes going into
something.
Now, there is no advanced sensors for any of the ships on Michael's list. So, because they're all stressed.
Yes,
Yeah.
because they're all stressed. So no shenanigans.
Yeah,
no
no-
shenanigans there.
Yep. So where they're moving, they're moving. They can't stop. So at least Blair knows that they have to at least move 1 forward.
And one thing that Blair has to take into account is that the ships do have that extra maneuverability, right? They do have the boosts and the barrel roll available. So his goal is to try to keep these arcs as wide as possible. Michael, again, he wants to make sure he gets arcs on both of his arcs on one ship and delete it.
Yeah.
Just get it done.
Oh, where's the this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so I can see the chat.
Mm-hmm. So we'll do a little a stream viewers play X-Wing. If you are Michael, what is the ship that you want to take off the board?
Hawk.
The Hawk. That's yours.
Yeah. The Hawk has the highest efficiency in the list,
Is Ernesto
and
Vasquez here?
it only has 5 health, so it's relatively easy to kill. Because even if you roll perfect on both the torpedoes and he rolls perfect on both the evades, you still have a really high chance of just getting a direct hit and killing him.
Yep. So it looks like most people are agreeing. The Hawk. All right, and then we'll flip it the other way. If you're Blair, what is the ship that you want to take off the table first?
I think you get rid of Death Rain, mainly just because he has more bombs.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
so
here goes trajectory.
Yep, go figure. Looks like we're going to do a seismic.
Mm-hmm.
The seismics, the change to seismics from first edition to second edition is so good.
Oh yeah.
It basically gives you almost like a range like 5 bomb.
Yep. All right, so it looks like Blair has accepted the fate. He's, you know what? It's gonna happen. I can't do anything about it.
Let's do this.
Yep. Hawk does have the boost available if he wants it. Oh, there he
Oh,
goes.
there it is.
Trying to
So yeah, so he's saying, all right, we're going after Death Rain.
Yep.
Okay, and just kind of slow rolling with the rest of them, seeing maybe he's trying to see if he can make the Hawk live a little bit longer than it probably should. So that means we're probably going to see actually slow roll. Oh, nope, just going in. Why not? This is the 95. It has 2 shields, right?
Yeah.
Strings are pushed to your phone. Do not set up until I verify everyone who wants a game is in a seat. Please go to your table. Pairings are on your phone.
Oops. Gotta move that B-wing number. Again, I'm not entirely sure which B-wing this is yet. That's why there's nothing marked, because I don't know which one is on his card.
Yeah. Once they start moving towards the edge of the board or towards the top of the screen, it'll be a little bit easier.
Actually, I do have it right. That's 35. 35 and 51. 35.
Yeah.
Or 57. Yeah. Okay. So this one's gonna be number 1.
Okay. And so we're already getting to see the use of a red barrel roll on the Z95. It's just, I'm going to 3-bank in. Actually, I'm not going to get hit by that bomb.
Yeah.
Very, very good range control here with Blair. He's showing his prowess, just flying a swarm style list against essentially what many would call a hard counter.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how Michael responded. We know he can't stop because he's
Can't
stressed.
stop. Yep. He has to move. So probably going to see the one straight here. Just to slow roll as best you can.
Now this puts the Hawk in range 1, which means no proton torpedo from him.
And if that Hawk gets to shoot, it's going to hurt.
Oh yeah, 4 dice has focus already. And that's one thing. I feel like I see the boost on the Hawk underutilized by a lot of players.
Yeah. No. I mean, like the dial is really good now, and the action bar is amazing. For the Hawk. It is probably, I mean, it's my favorite. It's still one of my favorite ships because I love Dark Forces and the old Jedi Outcast games. But then it is an amazing support ship.
Yeah. Yep. And I think a lot of people get hung up. Like, yeah, you get to bank. You got to remember, you get to bank the tokens. So if you need to stress yourself out,
it's no big deal.
Yeah, just go for it.
So it looks like he's actually going to say, why don't we just
proton something
else?
And I think the dilemma here for Michael is, you know, it looks like he had everything in arc, or everything in range, is with red line coming in, you know, sorry, so he targets the Z95. That's the cheapest thing on the board.
Yep.
Right?
Cheapest thing on the board. So I guess you still use your ordnance for that. I mean, just to remove it, but it's just Z95. It's 24 points.
Right. But you are removing 2 dice that aren't attacking you. But I think that is the best case scenario for Blair. Now, depending on where red line comes in and how hard he punishes something, that can maybe make a difference.
Yep. And then it looks like Kaki may actually be. Oh, it's going to be close.
Yep.
So we may not even have a shot onto the thing. So he's just hoping that he just completely just kills the Z95 outright with just Death Rain.
Coordinated a focus there.
And then he gets the target lock onto the Hawk because ST321.
Mm-hmm.
And one bank getting ready to just torp something else. But it looks that may even be a range.
Range 1 to the.
Maybe a range 1 to the Hawks, and no proton torpedoes there.
Yeah, he gets to check it here.
He's probably just gonna. Yep, probably just gonna lock. It looks like a little nudge.
So, and I think one of the issues that might come up here for Michael is he's gonna do some damage this turn. The problem is that it's gonna be spread out.
Yep.
So it looks like he's gonna end up shooting the Hawk, the Z95, and whatever he target locks here.
Yep. I think you double down on the Hawk still. Because if that's not range 1, that could be a really bad time for the Hawk because he still has, it looks like it'd be a range 3 from Kagi to the Hawk. So you still have a pretty high chance that you'll survive that.
Right. And both players have played at a really high level this weekend, both 5-1.
And this, the first engagement, I think, is always the most important one.
Yep.
Because that really sets the pace of the rest of the game.
And we'll see what the dice have to say about it, right? Because that's always the you could put yourself in a spot. You give yourself the best chances, but sometimes.
Well, and we still have to, and I think the reason why you still double down on the Hawk, and that's what he's doing, is because you're still going to get damage here from that seismic.
Takes 5 to do it. Has focus, and Blair won't hesitate to use that on defense. So did he clip himself with the seismic? It looks like he did. Yes.
Yep. So that's going to be an extra damage on Death Rain. That's not something you want to see immediately. But if he can remove the Hawk beforehand, it could be. So just 3 dice, no torpedoes.
Is going into
the Hawk.
Yep. Has a lock.
He's spending the
3 hits. Yeah.
Okay, so 2 dice coming in. Ooh, double blanks. That's already really bad.
Down to 1 hole in the Hawk.
I'm pretty sure the Hawk is not going to get to shoot unless Kagi just completely blanks out. So it looks to be a range 3, so you will get the extra die. It is possible. Going to spend that lock. And this is when you're hoping is like, please just double focus again.
Yeah. All right, it's doable.
It's possible.
Got to look for symbols.
Oh, there it is.
Spend the focus.
So now you're faced with the choice. Do you just do the range 1 with Death Rain just to try and remove it and not shoot your torp?
Yeah, I mean, I think if I'm Michael, I think that's what you do. You have a focus. You do have a modifier available. And just hold on to that lock for later. And I think that's what he just chose.
Yep. That's definitely what you do.
3 dice.
And that's it. And that's guaranteed. Yep.
So good decision making there for Michael.
Yeah, that's insult to injury there.
All right.
So now it is the firing squad's turn.
Yep. Now Blair could still do quite a bit of damage here.
Looks like we're shooting into Death Rain. spent the focus. Get that out of here.
Yep.
Ooh,
That's a way to start it.
yep.
Hit, crit,
And he's
crit.
already down a shield. So he'll take hit crit.
You gotta love when players have a good good personality.
All right, so we still have, yep, this is when you shoot with the Z, most unmodified. Oh, it doesn't even matter.
He's got to.
Take 2, down to 4.
That's half points on Death Rain.
Yep. And here we go, the B-Wings, the heavy hitters of the list.
Yeah, still got 3.
If he can take, oh my gosh, another 2. Oh, takes 2. If he can remove Death Rain,
I'll take that trade every day.
That's a great trade.
B-Wing, he's going to do it.
Here we go.
Looking for evades.
Oh.
Oh, Death Rain lives on 1.
That's going to hurt. Because he's going to get at least one more bomb off, and you probably don't even have a shot at Death Rain the rest or for a while at least.
Yeah. That is huge. It's absolutely huge. I want to say hello to everybody watching out there. We have 500 people watching live across YouTube and Twitch. Welcome. Welcome. Where are you watching from? Let us know. Now, we know that this is a spot where Michael's going to want to get those proton bombs out here.
And nothing stressed. You're probably going to see some stop here. Just to say, I'm still going to get some damage in with Death Rain before he goes away.
Somebody's watching from their mother's basement. No shame, man.
So the real question is, this is kind of the Princess Bride moment where it's like, clearly I cannot choose the cup in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the most obvious move is, you throw your proton bombs here. So then Blair is like, well, what if I just tried to circumvent that and just rush you?
Yep.
And then Michael's like, well, actually, why don't I just shoot Death Rain over everything, and then you just don't get a shot at me, and then you have to split fire onto the Kagi.
Yep. And even if Death Rain does do a stop, remember he does have the ability after you launch or drop a bomb.
Still get an action.
You still get an action.
Yep.
And then the stress comes after that.
Yep. And with advanced sensors on Kagi, you basically can still have a fully modded shot, or you can just kind of do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. Chicago. Oh, I know it's cold back home.
Well, and I think, is it tomorrow or Tuesday? It's going to be a really big storm.
Yeah, well, it's already
started. It's
already started. We're supposed to get 6 inches of snow tonight in Chicago. And so I'll tell you a couple things I'm stressed out about, people in TV land and watching in the future. So I was already, my original flight, I've already canceled it. And I've pushed it back an hour and a half to make sure I could try to get all the games. Because let me know, chat, how upset would you be if we went all the way and say, oh, sorry, guys, can't do the final, bye.
See ya.
I'm pretty sure you guys would be pretty upset. So,
yep.
So I was able to move some things around and pushed it back. We would be livid. Alrighty. But who knows?
Yep.
Maybe work will be canceled tomorrow because of the snow. I'm kind of hoping because it's still close.
So definitely have the trajectories. So that he has proton written on the on one side. It's like, this is the proton bomb.
Yeah.
And honestly, as long as both players understand what it is, that kind of stuff, at least I don't mind. Then, yep, another trajectory, just throwing both protons into the fray here. However, all of them are shields. They're all shielded, so it's not as bad as it could be. Got the 2 bank out of the Z95. I think because they don't have one bank blues, right?
No,
Just 2 banks.
Yeah, just 2 banks.
I'm used to that because of the the Resistance Falcon.
Yeah.
They don't have one bank blues either, and it makes
You
me
look at
very
that
sad.
going, dang it. He did forget Death Rain's ability.
Oh, he did forget Death Rain's
That's
ability. That could be really big.
And it looks like they're discussing it now. He missed a trigger.
Oh no, that is a missed trigger.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't hold it against Blair. He doesn't give it to him.
Nope, game state has already changed.
Yeah.
He's probably just like, it's early in the morning. I can't believe I forgot
Yeah,
that.
it
happens.
It always feels bad.
Yep.
And that right there could be the game. Honestly.
Yeah, no, that
could
could really change a lot.
That added a little bit of light to Blair's opportunity. Advantage meter moved slightly.
Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, him not taking Death Rain off the board last turn for a trade was really big. You just need one more result, or the Hawk just has to shoot.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you need. His own bomb may or may not kill him. Just depends on what his
move. If he did a stop, he's okay. But
yeah, well, it really depends on what Kagi's going to do. Because now he does have advanced sensors, he can try and get out. But I don't know, man. That if you lose Death Rain, he doesn't even get to shoot. That's massive.
Yep. Death
Rain about to be in death pain.
So yeah, there's, every game of X-Wing has a moment where things just kind of can shift on you, and if the plan there in Michael's mind was to use the ability to get a boost and do K-turn out or something like that, or maybe even barrel roll and then clear and just be out of the way, that shifts things quite a bit.
So,
Ian Hamp helping us out there with the placement of the ship.
So if Death Rain actually does die here before he gets to shoot, Redline probably gets really close to death this turn.
Yeah.
Because there's almost not enough firepower then to remove something else from the board immediately.
Yep. I mean, these ships did it last time, right?
Yeah.
They're the ones that put the
just
the death pain on Death Rain.
It's like, I have the firing squad, deal with it.
Yep. And yeah, and that's the thing about X-Wing, right? There are so many triggers.
Oh yeah.
Effects and abilities. Things get missed all the time. It's so easy.
So it doesn't look like a stop maneuver. Looks like he's going to advance sensors. Checking the dial. I think he's going to try and barrel roll, maybe.
He's thinking about his options.
Oh, he can barrel roll Cyana Ree and then rotate.
Yeah.
And get out. I totally forgot about her.
Nice. So middle.
Falling off the peg. That's how it works.
Middle to middle or middle. Oh, nope, that's not a correct barrel roll. He has more space than that.
You have more space. You can go up further. There you go.
He's got it. He's got it now.
And then, is he going to remember Cyana Ree? Doesn't look.
He might not want to, depending on what he has on the dial.
Yeah, doesn't look like it. So maybe he just had a one straight dialed in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he had a one straight dialed in, he still has Blair still has that B-wing ready to just say no.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a target lock. Yeah, so he didn't want a Cyana Ree.
Yeah, so that's just going to end up bumping into Death Rain.
Yep. So no additional. Well, Kagi wasn't going to get any actions anyways.
And yes, the barrel roll is red on a Punisher, by the way, just so a couple people are wondering.
Yeah, the lock was for Kagi, not Death Rain.
Mm-hmm.
And Death Rain, let's see what you got.
One banking away.
Oh.
one bank bump. Looks like they didn't make it.
Interesting. So he doesn't have a modded shot onto anything.
Mm-hmm. And this focus belongs to the Z95, by the way,
Yes.
if you guys are wondering.
And just a one strike, getting into the to the lion's den here of the firing squad of B-Wings. I almost expected a full stop there.
Yeah, be a little bit farther back. He wants his actions though, right? Like
Well, you still get your actions.
Yeah.
You get, I mean, you just advance sensors of focus.
Does he have advanced sensors on?
Yeah.
On Redline?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Just trajectory.
Trajectory. Okay. Yeah. I'm so.
You're
I'm
thinking
so
about the
used
other.
to, I'm so used to flying against the other variant.
Yep.
So this is a very interesting moment here. I think you just try and proton torpedo one of the probably number one here.
Yep. I mean, he focused for the first action. He's thinking about where to acquire his lock.
Yep. Because he's going to be every ship is going to be down 2 health just right off the bat here. Going for the Z95. Interesting choice. He really doesn't like that Z.
Yeah.
Maybe
might just be in the way.
Yeah.
For his plans.
Yep. Trying to see if Redline is definitely. Ooh, it's close. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's overlapping anyways.
In range of the first one, no matter what.
Yep.
The one underneath that other B-Wing number 2. So they're just able to squeak that one out.
And then everyone else takes 2.
So not the Z95, right? Just the other one. So. There we go. A couple people are asking why not go after the B-Wings. There's sometimes it feels like you want to just try to get something off the board.
Yep.
And there's a big value to that. All right, here we go. This is red line into something. 2 evades.
I guess it was just range 1. I'm not really understanding the targeting choices. We have a range 1 onto the Z.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Ooh. But he does have the lock.
Yep. And got it. 4
there's
dice.
the money. And
That's
still survive.
One hole, baby.
Hey, that's all it needs.
Yes, that is
all
half
it needs.
points. And that red barrel roll's looking real good from last time, because if he would have hit that bomb, he'd be dead.
Yep. So I think so Death Rain is going to try and shoot at something now. Unmodded with just 2 dice, so that always feels bad when you have proton torpedoes on a ship.
And that's one way to really, if you're playing against Punishers, to hurt them is get in their face.
Yep.
Because they just got little pea shooters. If they can't get their locks. One hit on B-Wing?
Yeah, on the non-numbered one. So hit crit, and I think that guarantees a death onto Death Rain.
I think that might have been the Z95 into the shuttle.
No, that was
okay.
Yeah, he just said, "Let's just get rid of this." This is good. This is turning out to be a really, really good turn for Blair. It looks like we have a range 1 with the B-Wing on the red line. This is going to hurt.
Yep, 4 dice coming in. Has a focus.
Ooh.
And that's going to be 4.
So going to take
Gets
3.
an evade.
That'll put red line down to 5 health. Because he already took a...
Took the proton, yep. Mm-hmm. 1 away from half there.
Oh. Hit crit. Guaranteed crit going in.
Yep. So here comes a crit. We'll find out what it is in a minute. That's half points.
Blinded Pilot, it looks like. Yes.
Yep.
It is Blinded Pilot.
So Blinded Pilot, you can only use the Force to modify your dice, a.k.a. no more modifiers until
and
that gets...
That is a very sad red line. Now, he does have all the coordinate shenanigans that you can do. And it looks like Blair is now deciding if he wants to range 1 or just go double down into red line. Looks like range 1 into Kagi. 2 hits, not bad. Guaranteed damage. And 2 shields off of Kagi.
All right, so looking at the score here, Blair ahead 93 to 63.
Yeah, getting red line down to half and removing Death Rain from the board, that was really big. It would have been better not having 2 protons go into you that turn, but you do what you got to do. So I think here you see a probably just a 3K with the Z95. I'm honestly not really sure what you do with the B-Wings and the X-Wing here, because Redline can essentially probably just K-turn over everything. So do you Talon roll 1 with the B-Wings, assuming that he's gonna try and get around, or do you just try and pounce on Kagi here just to remove it? Do they have more up there? How much are they? I don't care about the starter set. Buy me 2. So I played for fun.
All right. So this is on. We are currently in the play-in game. Next game would be top 16.
Yeah, 1 for Holly.
And we're currently in a top 24 elimination, but only people. We just got to get it down to 16. Essentially, how it works out.
I mean, you could see everything Talon roll here, actually, because I keep forgetting that the X-Wings have Talon rolls now, too.
Yeah.
So, and there's almost no threat of a bomb here. Now you could see some fun shenanigans and just saying, well, I'm not stressed. I'm just going to stop with Redline, and then it gets really unfortunate if Blair goes all in on K-turns and Talon rolls.
Fun walk. Thank you very much. So let's look at a couple of win conditions here. Michael needs to try to get something off the table, and I think one of the issues that has plagued him a little bit is target selection.
Yeah, I mean the Z95 target selection was an interesting choice. So it looks like we are going to throw a bomb, so that is probably an indicator that he's full stopping this turn to try and get some really solid shots on things.
Yeah, because if Blair overcommitted and did something like a bunch of Talon rolls, you're behind them.
Yeah.
And this is the Proton.
Thank you, Hero Future. But I think the targeting selection has been kind of off for Michael. My first goal would be removing B-Wings because they're beefy and they're the list. So we do have, looks like a 4K here out of the Z. He's hoping that the full stop is not coming, but he will still have a shot if he survives.
Yeah.
So we'll see here. Now, it doesn't look like this one's a Talon roll. He's just doing the too hard.
Going into Kagi.
Yep, and just say, let's get both of you guys to half. How about that?
I mean, he's ahead right now, so I mean, every point counts, right?
Yep.
We're waiting on an action here.
Yep. I think he just focused. Because the best part about this, too, is because the Z survived last turn, he now has to spend at least one more shot trying to shoot at the Z95.
Yeah.
And that is the worst feeling, especially when you fly against him all the time because Steven loves his Z95s.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Taking a target lock.
Chewbacca in the chat saying might be some time for gifting. I like do you remember?
Oh, I remember Chewbacca.
Andrew was there.
I was there.
Do you remember that day? It was a great day.
So he's taking the target lock on the B-wing, assuming that he's not going to have a shot, or he's just saying, well, you could shoot at me.
Yep.
Or you can try and kill the one health Z95 that doesn't have any mods.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit of bait, right?
Yep.
And this is an elimination match, and there's nothing after this if you lose. Is it more valuable to take something off the table, or
and just get points, or go for the longer waits and try and get the damage that you need?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what Kagi did here, trying to figure out what he wants to advance sensors.
So got a target lock there.
Revealed the dial. It doesn't look like a stop maneuver from what I can see.
Jam. He jammed
Ooh.
him. Jam.
Jam. Jim Jam Flim Flam.
Mm-hmm.
But he still got the block off,
yep.
And he still has mods. And the one that he jammed off, you might as well just have been in the way anyways.
Yeah, honestly, I think he made the decision, and I saw him move. And he's like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah, like why did I do that? Why did I do this?
It happens.
Because he's like, because now I'm not going to have a shot.
Yep.
At the Z, and he's still going to be range 1 of 2 other things.
Yeah, I mean, people make mistakes. You're tired.
Yep. Or early morning. Would you count it as tired?
I mean, it's
sleepy.
It's sleepy, and I'll tell you one thing about Michael. Again, he drove me in. We spoke. He has not actually played a competitive game of Second Edition since September of 2018.
Wow. Oh wow!
And he made the cut.
Hey,
you know what? He's been working hard.
Yep.
And maybe some of the tournament fatigue is setting in, because even after sleeping a night, after playing all day the day before, you're still affected.
Yep. So we had looked like a 1 straight out of red line here, and he didn't full stop. Really, really interesting. So it looks like just 1 damage into the B wing on number 1. Yeah. Yes.
Here we go.
Ooh, 3 hits. Natty out of red line. 2 damage. So 3 health left on number 1. Michael's really hoping for just a full string here out of this range 1 from Kagi. No mods, though.
He's got 4 dice. Hey, you know what? That could do it.
That just need paint now.
3 out of 8 chance.
There's the paint. That's all you need. Kagi's going to hurt for that, and he's still not in a really great position to get onto this B-wing for the next turn.
Yep. And a couple things though. Ooh, hit crit
And spend it.
3 hits and a crit going into Kagi.
Ooh.
All that, and he's gonna be getting some crits.
2 shields, two shields, a hit and a crit. Another blinded pilot?
Yeah.
Wow. No, that's not. That's a different.
Damage.
Ooh. Another range 1 into Kagi. 4 health left. Maybe we see a dead Kagi this turn. Hit, and the crit is. I can't see it because he didn't hold it far enough in. Hull breach.
Hull breach.
I don't think it matters though.
Z95 finished it
with triple crits.
Let me tell you this, Michael in good spirits here.
Yep.
He's having a good time. Just playing X-Wing.
Let's just. Hey, I took the hull breach. No, I'm just gonna give you 3 crits anyways. How about that? Direct hit. Here the crit stream.
There must have been some fuel leaks in there. Good sportsmanship from Michael. I love when players have a good attitude. Absolutely love it.
So Kagi's off the board. 2 turns of shooting, and Redline has a mountain to climb now.
Yeah. So Redline does have the firepower to make these happen. Because he has proton torpedoes still available to him.
Yep.
Don't sleep on it. Especially looking at some of the health here. You got a B-wing at 1 health. You got a Z95 at 1 health. With only 4 here, honestly, that can go up pretty quickly with a single torpedo.
Yep.
And what I think Michael needs to leverage here is the maneuverability of Redline.
Yep. This one is doesn't have a shield.
It's right there.
No. That's the X-wing.
Blue Squadron Escort.
Oh, escort. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I don't know Rebel generic pilots. I'm sorry.
Don't you see the escort?
I don't know what I'm doing.
We'll hide that for a minute here.
The steel is getting worse all the time. Yeah, that's. You're probably not wrong there. Reinforce would have been the right call instead of jamming off the target lock when you knew that you were going to bump into the ship that had the target lock on you.
Mm-hmm.
Reinforce probably would have saved him there.
Yeah. And 2K from the B-Wing. I said, like, after destroying a ship, that 2K feels so good because you're back in the fight so much faster than a 4 or 5K.
Yep, and he's just, but I just K-turned the entire formation. So the, and I think we see a Talon roll here out of the X-Wing.
Yep, there's the 3 hard in his hand.
The big thing is with these kind of lists is, I mean, you really have to try and snowball it when you don't have these, when you just have such a smaller ship count. And if you, I mean, like, he didn't get to kill the Z. The Z has put in, I mean, it killed Kagi, but then it also put in 2 free damage essentially into Kagi the turn before, because he couldn't finish it off. And then also, with maybe some tournament fatigue, Michael missing his action with Death Rain, that really hurt.
And here's 2 hard from Death Rain. Redline.
Death Rain is
Death Rain is dead. Death Pain. Death Pain.
Death Pain.
Oh, the crit on Redline, sorry, I did forget to put that on there, is blinded pilot.
Pilot.
So no modifiers.
Well, you can, because Redline is hilariously stupid. You can just clear blinded pilot and then get a free target lock for
True.
it. So he probably doesn't care, but
He just did that.
I'm almost sure that Redline doesn't survive this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the dice. This deal's getting worse all the time. Gonna go ahead and spend that lock and re-roll everything probably. No, maybe not. I think he forgot to get a target lock with Redline.
Yep.
2 hits.
2. He went to reach for
He's
the...
like, wait, no, I'm still alive.
I guess I'm not quite dead.
Range 1. Just 1 crit. Survives. Ooh. Another crit. There's let's see if a direct hit pops it out. Hull breach. And 1 more shot coming into Redline here. Looks like a range 2 from the B-Wing.
And that'll
hit
do
crit,
it.
and that is game.
Well, thank you very much to Blair and Michael for playing. Congratulations to Blair moving on to the top 16, flying down from Seattle, beating the local Michael. Again, thank you to both players. You guys, fantastic game. And thank you to Paw Creatives for sponsoring this round. Use coupon code PHOENIX19 for 15% off of a $5 minimum order. And that works on anything in the shop. You got your tokens, your templates, and includes the special edition frosted tokens that are up there right now. So go ahead, take a look.
Do it.
I also want to give a shout out to Modest Orange Gaming. They created this really cool X-Wing organizer I want to share with you guys. And we're going to be getting our giveaways here in about 2 seconds. With X-Wing organizer, this awesome box, very inconspicuous. What I really like about it is you can you hang out with it in your car. It also functions as a tournament tray on the top here. And this lid here is a what they call a friction fit. Okay, so it pulls out right there. And inside you have everything you need for a couple of trays. Excuse me, a couple of squads. You have your template tray there on the top. Straight maneuvers go sideways while everything is there. All the tokens you need right there. Space for cards, everything. Damage deck. That slides out. And enough room to safely store a couple of squads. You can fit, he was showing me a couple of examples. You could fit anywhere from 4 to 6 ships in here. You can get up to 8 if you stack it really nicely. You got space for dials right there. There's a slot where they'll nicely be standing up there. Your pilot and upgrade cards as well. Very nice. Look up Modest Orange Gaming on Etsy. I'm going to go ahead and post the link in the chat right now for you guys, along with our other sponsor information. So go ahead, look them up. We negotiated a special price, introductory price. This uses a lot of 3D printed material. You can see that it's 3D printed, but it's very nicely taken care of. Slow printed as well. You can see by just some of the fine edges that are put on here. It's really nice. So go ahead, take a look at that. Again, Modest Orange Gaming. Thank you very much for your support, guys. And I will be, we're actually giving this one away to a patron. Okay, so if you guys know with our giveaways, we do patron exclusive ones as well as people who are watching on Twitch. And just got to be honest, patrons, you guys get the best stuff. So it's going to be a patron exclusive giveaway. So don't miss out there. Now, let's give some stuff away. So does that hold Curl Paw tokens? It does. It does. Now, our giveaways are brought to you by District Foundry. Use coupon code PHOENIX2019 for 15% off a $15 order or not. And the cool thing that is revealed has been spoiled or debuted, I guess is the right word, for this event is this awesome tournament tray solution. So in it, it's all magnetic, okay? Good magnets used on it. You can get a custom, whatever you want. You can get on there. He made this Gold Squadron podcast one, which we're going to be giving away, by the way. Super excited for that. And it holds up to 10 small base ships. You can fit a couple of large base, medium base, whatever you need on there. So you're carrying your squad there at the top. You can carry your templates around with you. Also fits Curled Paw ship holders there. Nice little partnership there. So that's held on 2 separate trays. And then you have enough space for your cards and all the shenanigans that you carry around when you're playing. Super excited about that. Other thing is that the order in which you carry these does not matter. Okay, you can put it in whatever order. As long as you have the topper on the top, you're not going to lose everything. And it has a slot there for your range 3 ruler. That way when you're at your tournament, you're carrying everything around. You got your ruler in there, keeping everything in one spot. We're going to be giving that away later today. All right, let's get to our giveaways. We're doing giveaways for both our new patrons and, our YouTube, our Twitch, and some patrons. So let's go ahead and get to that. Let me go ahead and pull open my my giveaways. I haven't quite activated the that yet, so don't spam me yet. I'm not quite ready for it. So give me a minute here. All right, opening that one. And opening that one. Log in. Proceed the spams. Not quite yet. Hold. Spamming anyway. Okay, we're on giveaways there. And again, that's there. Boom. Just authorize. Loading. Come on. I love doing giveaways. It's my favorite thing to do for these streams. I want to remind you that anybody, here's like the legalese, I got to say, anybody is able to win these giveaways, but by being a subscriber to the Twitch channel, you have 10 times more luck. And patrons, of course, you have the highest percentage chance of winning because it's out of such a small pool. Smaller pool than what's watching right now. Now we're going to be doing giveaways for new patrons as well as legacy patrons. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our set of cards from the Porg Republic. These cards are absolutely hilarious. Absolutely love them. Get my document up here. Where's my giveaway document? Uh-oh. Come on, computer. You guys get to see me struggle with this live technology. I'm asking this laptop to do a lot of work. Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and start with Twitch. We're gonna start with let me look at our numbers here. So we got 400 people ish on Twitch, 145 in YouTube. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna split this. We're gonna do a 3 and 1 for now. 1 for YouTube, 3 for Twitch right now. And we'll go ahead and start with the Vader Porg, Darth Porger, and Luke Porg Walker. Absolutely hilarious. Love the meme cards. Always fun. All right, let's make sure all this is straight. Do I have my document? Come on. Still loading. There's so many winners yesterday, it doesn't want to load. It's still working on loading that. Come on. I believe in you, Google Sheets. There we go. Too far. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Congratulations to Corvus08. Again, how do you claim your prizes? You got to send me an email now to goldsquadronpodcast@gmail.com. Make sure that you get that to me. Okay. Don't send me a Twitch whisper. We had some issues in the last couple events where whispers were getting lost, and they would show up like a couple weeks later. It was really strange. Here we go. Twitch, Porg. This is the Poe Dameron and Midnight Porgs, double-sided. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Congratulations to Epi Sir Hack HC. Epi Eepsir HC. Eepsir. Maybe that's how you say it. Did they even realize they won? Now, here's another thing. You got to send me an email within 30 days. If you are, if you win a Twitch or a YouTube raffle, you have to, a giveaway, you have to make sure that you get contacting me within 30 days. If you don't, the prizes go back into the pool. Patrons, oh, it's your name backwards. Ha! It goes back into the pool. If you're a patron and you win a patron raffle, you're safe. You're good. Like, it's automatic because I have your information already. You're all good. Twitch raffles, even if you're a patron and you're a Twitch, I don't know everybody's cross-screen name, so make sure of that. All right, Porg Solo. By the way, our giveaway for our patron. Oh, look, it's perfect. Ryan Farmer, come here. You have good timing. I was about to show off our patron exclusive raffle that we're about to do.
Ooh.
It's Hollow Mall.
Hollow Mall, baby. Hollow Mall.
So we're gonna get to that one in a minute. I just wanted to show you.
It's great.
It's so pretty.
It's great.
So cool. So we're gonna get to that one in a minute. Do you want to help me with giveaways? Do you have time?
I got a couple minutes.
All right.
Can I be on your stream next?
Do you want to be on my stream?
Let's do it, baby.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. You get the farmer.
Farmer.
Top 16, baby.
Fort Farmer will not be impeded.
Here we go. This is for Twitch, Porg Solo, or Porgafet. It's all the Porg meme cards. It's hilarious.
I'm all about that meme.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The winner is
Triton 7305.
nice. Triton 7305. You can thank Farmer for that one. All righty.
Ooh, I'm gonna let it go.
All right, time to go. Yeah, you go. All righty. YouTubes. The tubes. All right. YouTube.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries, man. No worries. We're about to do our YouTube giveaway. We're doing the Gold Squadron Porg. So, again, thank you to the Porg Republic for hooking us up with these. These are hilarious. And this is the only way to get the Gold Squadron Porg, guys. All righty. So here we go. YouTube. We didn't forget about you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. YouTube winner is
Alex Smittle.
Oh, he's ineligible because
Oh,
he
no.
won yesterday.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Sorry, Alex. Love you, buddy. Can't get it
Re-rolling.
again. Re-rolling. 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Widener.
Nick Widener. Alex Middle, you'll understand. I know him personally. So he's like, dang it, I missed on my Gold Squadron Porg. Alrighty. So we got that. Again, you have 30 days to get to me. 30 days. No more. And the reason is, like, I don't want to hold on to these prizes forever. And I'll just put them back in the
pool.
In the pool, yeah. Which there's actually some pretty cool stuff coming about to cycle from some events.
Oh, really?
That I'm bringing back that nobody reached out to me for.
Oh, nice.
So if you haven't looked back at I have put all of the giveaways are in there on the YouTube stuff. You might want to just take a peek at it. Like, did I
See
get
if you
called
won
for anything?
anything? Yeah.
Because listen, there's some pretty sweet stuff coming up. All right, and our Patreon, Patreon giveaway is going to be the Hollow Mall.
Super cool.
From the
Minoc Open.
From the Minoc Open. So let's go ahead and pull that up. Andrew just pointed out to my 8-year-old who made his templates. He said thank you.
Aw.
That's cute. I like that.
I do what I can. Thank you. I wouldn't be able to do fun stuff without you guys, so.
There you go. Sorry, give me a second. Loading. The internet's like, but you're telling me to do all these things. The force is not with me today. Listen, it's early. We still got we got We got the top 16, 8,
Top
4
8.
final. We got so much stuff going on.
I wish that we could, or I could stay until the final, but Steven and I have to catch a plane about halfway through the day, so we probably only have one more round that I get to stay and hang out.
I appreciate having you here. What is Patreon? Load. Verify this device. What do you mean? This is like the only device.
This is probably because you decided that you didn't want to take out the MacBook.
You're probably right. Sorry guys, give me a second. We sent an email. Oh, I mean, I get it. They want to make sure I'm not getting hacked or anything like that. Patreon login. This just gives you more time to become a patron while I get this sorted. Again, the Patreon exclusive raffles. This one, there's some really nice stuff. Again, we got the Modest Orange Gaming box. We got the District Foundry tray.
And you're giving
awesome.
away that for the final, right?
So let's see. I have it listed here. I can actually read it right there. So we have a clear plastic quick draw. The system open quick draw is being given away in the top 16. The Modest Orange Gaming box is given away in the top 8. The District Foundry tray is the top 4. And I'm going to give away, if we reach the sub goal, I'm going to give away a couple of Gold Squadron podcast shirts for the final.
Okay.
Loading. Jeez Louise, come on.
So the Curl Paw code expires tomorrow night, so Monday night at 12 p.m. Eastern. So the 28th? Yes, 28th.
Don't be sad. Guys, don't email me. I get so many emails. Hey, the Curl Paw thing didn't work on Tuesday. Don't do that.
The Curl Paw code is Phoenix19.
Yes.
A $5 minimum. And everything off the store. So if you are looking for, our nice, fancy, limited edition frosted tokens, that is where you can grab them for a little bit cheaper than what they are now.
Yeah, I mean 15% off.
Yep. So yeah, mostly if you're having to ship a parcel to basically any country that isn't Canada, if it's over 9 ounces in weight, it's going to be about 22 to 23 USD, and that's actually increasing because USPS is raising their rates again this year.
Yep. All right, I finally got that working out here. Brunasti, if there isn't a challenge bracket available, I could try to get one made here in a minute.
It just depends on the round.
Yeah. All right, so loading up our recent. Thank you to everybody who Apply. There
test.
we go.
There we go. I think we have audio again.
Wait for it.
Maybe.
Check.
Check.
Okay.
1, 2.
Hey,
Hey, we
we're
have
back.
levels.
Okay.
Driver issue. Sorry.
Yep.
No.
Alrighty. So number was 6. We're going 6 from the top.
I was just saying that you guys aren't going to get anything.
Alrighty. Then the winner is
Magnus Wendell.
Magnus Wendell. So congratulations on winning that. This is Patreon giveaway. Oops, I'm not clicked on that. Magnus.
Oh, yeah?
And fun fact about that for the stream, last year's system open, he knocked me out with his hop cut too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Do you guys,
Grudge
do you guys want
match.
to be on it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I'll double check with him, but I'm
Yeah.
not
All right, cool.
All right, cool. So, and yes, you know, I almost forgot. We do have for our giveaways. Good game, man.
second round. I know exactly. That fella gator. That is sick.
Yeah.
That's Stevens.
All right. So I wanted to pull up here. We do have our. Where are they? There we go. We are giving away also our gold. Sorry, just covered up Andrew. Andrew's now his acrylic template that he made. Sorry, those are locked in place. You're not, there we go. Sorry.
I was like, oh, I can't. Okay, they just can't see me.
Nope. There we go. So we are giving away our stream, our premiere event exclusive giveaway templates. There were only 12 sets of each color made. This one over here, the yellow one, is for our Twitch peeps. So if somebody on Twitch is going to get home with one of these, that's during the final. And then the crimson red ones are for our patrons, okay? Now, when these 12 sets are gone, I'll be going, they're gone. I'll be going to Andrew and getting something different made for sure, but that exact color plus design, that's it. Exclusive, 12 sets, limited. This isn't 12. I have another. Give me another hand. I need another hand. There are 5. We're bad. All right. Anyway, whatever. So super excited about that. Looking at the round timer, we have an amount of time left. Let's go back to the table.
An amount of time.
Looks like time has been called.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Ryan Farmer versus a name.
Someone.
We're gonna get the name. But interesting fact, Ryan just came over here and said the guy he's playing actually knocked him out of last year's Phoenix System Open in the same round.
Yep. So it should be a good grudge match.
There we go. So we'll be back, I would say, in probably about 10 minutes.
Ish.
Maybe sooner.
TM.
We'll be back.